Okay, so I'm picking up on, the last video that I did. I was talking about or why. And a lot of people, um, before I even get to that, let me just say how to define the why, because we all talk about the why. What's your why? What's your reason? There are so many whys, so many reasons why we're here, so many reasons why we do what we do. So to pinpoint this one thing as our why, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. There is not one such thing as a why. Because for me, there are many whys. There are many reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to help. you know I want to teach. I want to speak. You understand? I want to live a really good life. I want to generate wealth. You understand? So there's so many different whys. So if I say, okay, let me define my why, and if you're thinking about why as one thing, that's where you're going to lose out, because your why, your purpose is never one thing. And as you grow, as you evolve, that's why it changes. As you grow and evolve, your why becomes something different. So this is why self-assessment is so important. I have this self-assessment digital book. You all need to go and get it. This is why we have to keep assessing and reassessing, readjusting. It's a never-ending process. You understand? When you're talking about creating that life that you desire, that you deserve, that you know is yours, it's a never ending process. You have to create that life and keep going at it and keep living that life until that life becomes you. And this is one of the things that I always talk about when I was doing health and stuff. I'm like, health is a lifestyle. You have to live a healthy life. You have to make it become your life. So everything that we do, it has to become us. If it's not us, then we're living someone else's life. We're living a lie. We are living a lie if the life that we're living does not feel good to us. If the life that we're living, we did not create it. If the life that we're living isn't something that we really, really want to do, then we are living a lie. You can't, get up every day, dress up, look pretty, go in your car, and sleep and eat and believe that's it. We're all here, to do something greater. You understand? So, in defining our why and understanding what that is, you have to look at the broader picture, which is your vision. What vision do you have for your life? That's the broader picture, right? So, in finding your why, you have to know of a vision for your life. How do you see yourself living 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years, a million years from now? How do you see yourself? And you keep that vision in mind. You keep looking at that vision, because that's the bigger picture. You never lose sight of that bigger picture. And then you're going to try little things daily to get you to that vision. If your vision, you see yourself married with 100 kids, living in a big old mansion, driving that, a Veron, a Lamborghini, talking to people, speaking, teaching, and stuff like that. That's your vision, right? And that's how you define your why. You understand? So you have to know the vision before you even probably know the why, right? So you have to have that vision. And everything you do daily, even if you get distracted, even if you get thrown off, you have to keep going back to that thing that you want. You got to say, hey, this is what I want. So you got to keep going back to create that life. A lot of people will say, you're the creator of your reality, you're the creator of your life. And they say, a lot of people, they know the secret, they know the truth. But they're like, what I say, pussyfooting around, not telling people the right thing. But I am here to tell you the right thing. I am not pussyfooting around. I don't have to hide anything. They always say, like, the only thing you can take from me is notes. But at the same time, they're hiding stuff. At the same time, you're hiding stuff. You know the truth. You know the secret. You know the way to get there. This is what Jesus talk about. Read your Bible and understand. Jesus teach us how to live an abundant life. That's what Jesus' teaching is about. It's nothing to drive fear in us. It's nothing to allow us to live in poverty, but to create a life of well-being, a life of health, a life of riches, a life of abundance. So if you read your Bible, the understanding, and you read, Jesus' story and stuff like that, that's his whole purpose on earth. You know, he live his life or design his life to teach, to guide, to teach people how to live, how to break away from, poverty, insecurity, fear, and live a life of love, a life of peace, a life of abundance, how to create well-being, how to eat right, how to sleep right, how to love your neighbors. That's how we create an abundance lifestyle. That's how we raise our vibration. It's all about vibration. So he was teaching us how to raise our vibration, to create health, to create well-being, to heal ourselves with that belief. He said, if we even have faith as small as a mustard seed. So faith is a belief. You have to already believe that it's there. If you're sick, you have to believe that you're healed. So, they said that faith and fear cannot occupy the mind at the same time. It can't. We have to choose one because fear is on the lower side of us, while faith, takes us higher. So you have to decide which side are you on? Are you on the fair side or are you on the right side? The righteous side, they talk about the right hand of God all the time. That's mean righteous. Because look, the left for me it's going down, down, down. The right for me is going up, up, up. So we have to know ourselves, right? And we have to know that, there's always good and evil, and good and evil is within us, right? So we have the right to choose. We have the right to choose which side are we on, which way are we heading? Are we heading up or are we going down? It's a struggle. I can tell you that. It's a struggle, especially when you're trying to create that life. And this is why, I empathize with a lot of people because we give up. We give up because we just cannot continue the fight. You have to have a will. You have to have a will and you have to have something that is driving you. And I wouldn't say that thing should be your why. It should be your vision. Because a lot of people says, oh, let your why drive you. Let your vision drive you. The vision that you have for your life. How you see yourself living. How you see your life. The structure. Everything. And you have to live in that feel good moment. You have to feel it. You have to live it. Even before you get it. You have to live it. And that's what faith is so important. Right? You have to believe. You have to live it. You have to get excited about it even before it's arrived. You have to be so excited about it even before it arrived. You have to live your life like you already have the thing that you want, that you desire. Right? So if you want health, you have to feel healthy. If you want money, you have to live your life like you already have riches. If you want a life of abundance, and for me, I want a life of abundance, and that's everything. Love, joy, peace, money, Call me greedy if you want, but I know that I deserve that life. You have to know that you deserve it. You can't like, oh, if it happened, it happened. And so, no, I deserve that life and I will go to war for that life. I will work for that life. So you have to know that you deserve the life and you have to believe that you have that life even before it shows up. You would